Welcome to Ask the Lawyer radio podcast with attorney Brian Figueroa of the law firm Figueroa and Associates. This podcast features a recording of our most recent radio show aired weekly in New York City. We hope you enjoy the show, which features news, views, and interviews on matters such as immigration, personal injury, bankruptcy, divorce, family law, estate planning, wills and probate, deed transfers, civil rights, criminal defense, workers' compensation, and taxes, both individual and business. You can contact us at 855-768-8845 or visit us at www.askthelawyer.us. You have questions? We've got the answers.
Applying for a U.S. passport as a derivative citizen. Applying for a U.S. passport as a derivative citizen involves a series of steps to establish and document your citizenship status. Derivative citizenship refers to individuals who automatically acquired U.S. citizenship through their parents, typically under the Child Citizenship Act of 2000. This guide provides a comprehensive, step-by-step overview of the process, including the necessary documentation and procedures. Step 1. Determine your eligibility for derivative citizenship. Before applying for a U.S. passport, confirm that you have acquired U.S. citizenship through derivative means. Under the Child Citizenship Act of 2000, a child born outside the United States automatically becomes a U.S. citizen when all the following conditions are met on or after February 27, 2001. At least one parent is a U.S. citizen. This can be by birth or naturalization. The child is under 18 years of age. Citizenship must be acquired before the child turns 18. The child is a lawful permanent resident, LPR. The child must have been admitted to the U.S. as an LPR. The child is residing in the United States. The child must be living in the legal and physical custody of the U.S. citizen parent. If these conditions were met, you have automatically acquired U.S. citizenship and are eligible to apply for a U.S. passport. Step 2. Obtain proof of citizenship. To apply for a U.S. passport, you must provide evidence of your U.S. citizenship. For derivative citizens, acceptable documents include Certificate of Citizenship, Form N-600, issued by U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, as official proof of citizenship. Consular Report of Birth Abroad, CRBA, if your birth was registered with a U.S. embassy or consulate. U.S. passport, if previously issued. If you do not possess any of these documents, you may need to apply for a certificate of citizenship using Form N-600. This process involves submitting evidence of your parent's U.S. citizenship, your permanent resident status, and your residence in the U.S. under your parent's custody. Step 3. Gather required documentation. When applying for a U.S. passport, you will need to provide the following documents. 1. Proof of U.S. citizenship. Certificate of Citizenship, Form N-600, if available. If not available, provide child's birth certificate, parent's U.S. citizenship evidence, EGG, U.S. passport, naturalization certificate, child's permanent resident card, green card, evidence of the child's residence in the U.S. under the legal and physical custody of the U.S. citizen parent. 2. Proof of identity. Valid government-issued photo ID, EGG, driver's license, state ID. If under 16, both parents or legal guardians must present identification. 3. Photograph. One recent color passport photo that meets official requirements, 2x2 inches, white background, full face view. 4. Parental consent. For minors under 16, both parents or legal guardians must authorize the issuance of a passport. If one parent cannot be present, a notarized Form DS-3053, Statement of Consent, is required. Step 4. Complete Form DS-11. Form DS-11 is the application for a U.S. passport. You must complete this form if you are applying for your first passport or if you are under 16. Access the form. You can fill out Form DS-11 online and print it, or obtain a paper copy from a passport acceptance facility. Do not sign the form until instructed to do so by a passport acceptance agent during your appointment. Step 5. Submit your application in person. As a first-time applicant or a minor under 16, you are required to submit your application in person at a passport acceptance facility. These facilities include certain post offices, clerks of court, and other government offices. Schedule an appointment. Contact your chosen facility to schedule an appointment if necessary. Bring all documents. Ensure you have all required documents, including Form DS-11, proof of citizenship, identification, passport photo, and applicable fees. Parental presence. For applicants under 16, both parents or legal guardians should be present. Step 6. Pay the applicable fees. Passport fees vary depending on the type of passport and processing speed. As of the latest information, application fee, $130 for a passport book, adults. $100 for a passport book, minors under 16. Execution, acceptance, fee, $35, payable to the acceptance facility. Expedited processing, optional. $60 additional fee for expedited service. Payment methods. Application fees are typically paid by check or money order to the U.S. Department of State. Execution fees are paid separately to the acceptance facility and may accept different payment methods. Step 7. Track your application status. After submitting your application, you can track its status online. Online tracking. Visit the U.S. Department of State's Passport Status Tracking page. Processing times. Routine service, 6 to 8 weeks. Expedited service, 2 to 3 weeks. Processing times may vary, so it's advisable to apply well in advance of any planned travel. Additional tips. Name discrepancies. If your name has changed since your citizenship documentation was issued, provide legal evidence of the name change, e.g., marriage certificate, court order. Lost or stolen documents. If your certificate of citizenship or other vital documents are lost or stolen, report them immediately and follow the procedures to obtain replacements before applying for a passport. Consult official resources. For the most current information and guidance, refer to official resources such as the U.S. Department of State's passport website and USCIS. By following these steps and ensuring you have the necessary documentation, you can successfully apply for a U.S. passport as a derivative citizen. It's essential to provide accurate information and adhere to all requirements to avoid delays in the processing of your application.
Do you have a legal issue, question, or concern? Turn to Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You can also register for our paralegal program, get legal news, business consults, or other information on educational issues. Yes, Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www